So folks, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look here at this Newentor weather station. And so this is an affordably priced weather station where you've got a couple different options here with this. It comes with a remote sensor that you can deploy outside or anywhere else you would like for that matter, where you want to monitor the temperature and the humidity. It also reads the barometric pressure as well, so it gives you a forecast looking into the future. And then it has its own indoor sensor as well with the humidity. Also, too, once the date and the time are set up as well, it keeps track of the moon cycles too, so you know whether it's a full moon, half moon, whatever it might be. And pretty simple in terms of going through the setup here, and then also too, just deploying the sensor to where you want to place it. So we'll go through it real quick in terms of the features on this and see how it all works real quick. Now, with this, at this price point, it doesn't have a touch screen, so the controls are on the side. It's pretty simple overall. You've got a button here that will adjust whether you want to look at the date or the number of seconds. It all depends, up to you. I prefer just keeping it on the date. But if you want to switch between the two, you can just press this button right here. Then there's also a button for the alarm. So you can set an alarm on this. So if you want it next to your bed or something like that, you can easily set the alarm by pressing this button. This button here on the top arrow, in this case, it'll switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit. So all depends on which you prefer and where you live. And so I'll just leave it on Fahrenheit here. And then also you can switch between sensors. So you can actually get another sensor. You can get up to 3 sensors, I believe. And so if you set those up in different places, you can use the down button right here to switch between them. I only have one sensor, so it's only going to pick up that one sensor, which is right here. It's still inside, so we haven't put it outside yet. You can also set different alerts here with this button right here, if you so choose. And if you do that, it'll pop up on the screen right here. So for instance, if the temperature gets too low or something like that, you can set an alert for that. There's instructions for that in the manual. And then also you can adjust the brightness here. Hold on just a sec. You can adjust the brightness here with this little kind of the little sun little icon, and basically go through and lower that brightness there, up or down as you so choose. I usually just keep it on the highest setting. And then we also have a memory function, so it can go back and remember, what is the coldest temperatures, and also the warmest temperatures too, and all that. So you can switch between that. And then we also have the switch down here for the alarm. Now, in addition, it has a battery backup here. So for instance, let's say if you use this as an alarm, and the power would go out in the middle of the night or whatever, you've got the battery backup. So I've got 2 Energizer lithiums in there right now. And then it also has a USB charging port. So if you need to charge a phone or something like that, you can do that also. It's got 2 legs here, so you can prop it up at an angle. And, pretty much that's how I intend on pretty much leaving it, is just like that. And, that should end up working pretty good. Now, whenever you first get it, it's recommended that you put 2 AA batteries in this unit here, and then 2 AA batteries in the sensor right here. And the sensor, again, it has essentially a little hanger, so you can hang it up outside somewhere. But you could always put the sensor like in the basement or whatever, if you needed to monitor a crawl space for what the temperature or humidity was or whatever. It's totally up to you. But once you install the batteries there and you plug the unit in, so it's plugged into the wall right now, I went ahead and set the date and time on my own. They recommend that you do that, and also select what time zone you're in. So, if you're in the Eastern time zone or Pacific time zone or whatever, just go through the little menu here and basically get that set up. So they've got all the instructions here. And so I just worked my way through this whole list to get everything set for the time and the date. And then pretty much that's it. So once you get all that set up, it does say that it takes about a week for the temperature sensors and humidity sensors, barometric sensors, to totally calibrate. So they'll work itself through that. So the reading may not be exactly accurate when you first get it, but basically it works through that over a week. And then the other thing is that it looks for the atomic clock signal that's put out. And so it'll also, too, with the time, it may kind of reset itself in terms of the time. So it's always going to try to keep basically that time. They also have instructions in here in terms of if you want to try to find that automatic time setting on your own, you can go through that too. Here is the outdoor sensor right here. So they have a few buttons here if you need to try to reset it with the main unit here. And then also too, they have a little sliding switch where you can set 1, 2, or 3, however you want to number these. If you have multiple units, I just have it set on 1 because that's all I have. And then you can see the little place to hang it on something also outside. Basically, too, you want to try to keep it under cover. So, a porch is a good place to put it. You just want to keep it as much as you can out of the rain and elements and all that stuff. Okay, folks, so we went ahead and set up our sensor outside, and you can see now the differential in the temperatures between the two. It's 55 here in the barn, 33 outside, 74% humidity, but only 54% here in the barn. I always keep a dehumidifier set at about 55, 60%, so it always will come on to keep the humidity down. But yeah, so at the end of the day, this pretty little handy weather station. The one thing is with this price point, of course, there's no touchscreen and all that, but pretty much you have everything you need for just some basic weather stuff. And you have the additional features too, where you can plug in a USB charging cord and all that. So anyways, folks, definitely check this out. This will be here in the barn, just keeping track of the weather when I need to kind of know how cold it is outside or what the temperature is here in the barn. So I think it's going to work out pretty good. Anyways, y'all have a good day.